A formal apology was delivered to civil rights activist Hezekiah Watkins Monday during the Martin Luther King Day prayer breakfast by Jackson Mayor John Horn. Watkins was 13 when he was one of the people arrested at the Greyhound bus station in 1961, and children were sent to Parchman right alongside adults. Someone was going through cars and taking things in the area of Melvin Bender Drive Tuesday morning around 2:15, say Capitol Police, and they are looking for the person or people responsible. They say multiple cars were burglarized. No arrests have been announced. $2.39 is the average price for gas in Mississippi, says Gas Buddy. The cheapest gas in the state is in the Jackson Metro, where a station in Flowood is selling it for $2.03. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent affiliate.
Happy Tuesday. It is Pour It Out Tuesday, which means that we have my friend and yours here with us, Miss Morgan Charleigh.
Happy to be here. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, happy Tuesday. We are live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi Studios right here in good old Flora, Mississippi. It's close to my stomping grounds.
Yeah.
I grew up in Yazoo City, so
Right up the road.
not too far away at all. And 601-879-0002 is the number to call into the station. 601. I mean, even if you just want to tell us how annoying we are.
Yeah. Bless him.
I'm kidding.
I know he did apologize.
I'm just messing with Derek.
He had a, call and let, everybody know. He wasn't saying we were annoying. But that, I feel like that's the man response. No, I didn't say you were annoying.
Just women in general.
The conversation was annoying.
I love it. 601-879-4648 is our text line. If you would like to text in any questions, comments, concerns, or tell us we're annoying, we will take it all. We will take it with a grain of salt. We can handle it. We're grown.
Yeah. We're tough girls.
Morgan, listen to what I did last week.
Oh, gosh.
So you know how we always fuss about all the dress-up days and all the projects and things that we last minute have to do. Well, this time, I knew this day was coming up. It's the 100th day of school.
I was supposed to send 100 items to school.
What, did you forget?
In a Ziploc bag. I think it was today.
It's today for us. So I'm guessing it's today for y'all. But they're supposed to dress up as superheroes.
Oh.
Well, of course, all the superhero costumes that we own have magically disappeared. And for some reason, Lori, one of my second graders, her class had a pajama day last Friday. So I just assumed that since Creed's also in second grade, he has a pajama day too.
Right.
And then I just got all discombobulated and was thinking that it was the 100th day. Couldn't find superhero costume. Of course, I'm at Walmart, 10 o'clock at night, trying to find something. They don't have any superhero costumes when it's not Halloween. So I just found some Spider-Man pajamas. Well, it wasn't even the 100th day. So I sent him to school in these pajamas that I guess that they told him were inappropriate.
Oh, no.
Well, they probably were inappropriate. He wasn't supposed to be in pajamas, and neither was Creed. But
oh, no.
So
it was a no dress up day, and we dressed up.
Only Lori was supposed to wear pajamas because it was like her special class. And then today was actually the day Noah was supposed to dress up,
and we didn't.
No, he did. Well, he did.
Okay, good.
But he also dressed up.
Yeah,
Friday, and was the only one.
It's always better to be overdressed than underdressed. So
that's
he was
what
just.
I say. Of course, he was actually underdressed, being that he ended up going in pajamas.
Underdressed, but overdressed. Bless his heart. Yeah. Well, we had our school play last Friday for the first grader, and it was the Habitats play. And so we dressed up like a frog. And I think we have been a frog since last Friday.
Like that's okay.
But the little costume is like a big snuggy onesie thing, and I'm like, I kind of want one too. It's so cold outside.
I know. I mean,
so every day I come home or whatever, he's in his.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for not wanting to take that off. I do not blame him at all. I told the kids I picked them up and they got in the car and they said, "Why did you lie to us? We were supposed to wear this today." And I was like, "You weren't? What do you mean you weren't?" And then I just told them, "You know what? We'll laugh about it one day."
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
Those mom things.
I can't keep all the days straight. Like I said, we had Habitats last Friday, and then we're supposed to have 100th day today, and then I don't know.
So they didn't have to dress up?
Well, we were just supposed to send items. I don't know what we were doing with the items. I'm sure there's going to be a dress up day, or maybe.
I mean, that's
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
items. 100 of something?
100 somethings in a Ziploc bag is what the instructions said, unless I read them wrong.
100 M&Ms or something?
Yeah.
I mean, what
Yeah.
can you find that's...
Yep.
I don't
I'll tell
know.
you, okay, so if anybody is listening for hacks as far as like things to keep at your house for all of these things, the foam, like construction paper, but it's like the foam, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Mhm.
So it comes in like multicolored packs or whatever, just
Yeah.
like construction paper, but it's like that foam stuff. I cannot tell you how many times that stuff has like saved the day.
Really?
Because you can literally like make anything out of it. I can't remember what they were having, like circus day or something. And I was like, circus day? What? Okay, I don't have a clown costume. I don't have anything. Of course, it's after work and dinner, and now we're just not talking about it. And
Right.
it's the next day. But you can pull, like, I pulled that stuff out, and I made like this oversized, like hot glued them, two of them together, made this oversized like
Glue
tie
gun is a
bow,
mama's best friend.
bow tie for them. Like literally, it was like 3 times the size of Smith's head.
Did you use the foam for the Elvis?
I did. I used it for that. What else? Oh, last year, 100th day, I took those pieces of paper and cut out 100 circles and
You
put
know
them
what
in a
would
bag.
be a good aisle to look for that kind of stuff is the party favor aisle.
Yes.
Because you can find little bitty things for cheap
Yep. Or beads.
in bulk.
Do beads for 100th day, I guess. But yeah, that foam construction paper stuff has saved the day so many times.
I'm gonna have to go buy some just to keep at the house.
Yes. Well, I've hollered at them. I'm like, do you have a white t-shirt? Bring me a t-shirt. And stuck, because last year was 100 days, cut out the circles, counted them out, and hot glued them to an old t-shirt. I was like, there you go. There's your 100
I
days.
drew on some white t-shirts. In fact, I bought more than I needed. I was like, I'm just going to keep some white t-shirts that they...
Yes, I did the same thing.
If you need one. I don't even know what day it was for the twins last year, but they had to dress up like, maybe it was 101st day, 101st day. So they had to be like Dalmatians.
Yes, something like that.
And so I just like drew with a black Sharpie.
Yep.
Circles
Pack
on
of white
their...
t-shirts, the foam construction paper, hot glue gun, and
definitely the hot glue gun.
Yes, and then the pipe cleaners.
Yes.
Like
you can mold those into...
I think you could, survive an apocalypse with that. Probably.
Mom tip number 1052.
Right.
You never know, and you never know.
You never know.
Because these kids don't tell you anything until the very last second.
That's right.
That has become abundantly clear.
Yeah.
Abundantly clear.
That's it.
So you sticking with
my Pilates?
Your Pilates?
Yes.
How can I never think of the name?
I went at 5 a.m. this morning.
You went at 5 again?
I went yesterday at 5. I went today at 5. I'm trying to do 3 days a week. That, 150 minutes a week is like a good goal for exercise.
I'll trust you on that.
I mean, I'm sure more is probably obviously better, but like 150 minutes.
More is less, they say.
That's right. 150
or less
minutes.
is more.
Yes, less is more.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. But
well, that's the advice that I take on exercise.
Yes.
But there's a new the semaglutide, the shot that Clay's done, I've done, Shaun's done. There's a new pill form.
Yes, Wegovy.
I told them yesterday that I was going to get you to explain this to everyone.
So kind of excited about that. This is Wegovy is the name brand of semaglutide. So it's been out. It was probably the first GLP-1 injection that came out.
Is it the same thing as Wegovy?
Yes. So they are both the same. Ozempic and Wegovy, both semaglutide, made by the same manufacturers. It's literally just a labeling situation with the FDA, what one's approved for and what the other one's approved for. So Ozempic is approved for type 2 diabetes. Wegovy is approved for weight loss, but they are the same medication made by the same people, same thing. So what they have done is they have made a pill form, which we've had a pill form of semaglutide called Rybelsus. The problem with Rybelsus is they didn't see the weight loss with it. So they've used it a long time for type 2 diabetes. But
is that because it's a different dose or just the body absorbs it differently?
And just the route of it, because it does go through the GI tract and has to absorb, and you lose a lot of that in all of that
It's
processing
broken down
there.
before it can
Yes.
actually work.
So it was good for controlling diabetes, but you didn't get the weight loss that you get with the injections. So what they did was they took Wegovy, which is the one approved for weight loss, and they made it into its own oral form. The dosing is higher than Rybelsus, and it is still in a stair-step titration manner. So there's like 4, I think there's 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think there's 4. I think there's 4 doses of it, and you still do each dose for a month and then increase, of course.
Do you take it every day, or is it still once a week?
Nope, you take it every
Every day.
day. Every day. But of course, you would consult your primary care provider and make sure you're a candidate, make sure that it's a good choice for you and what you're doing. But
Can you start out on the pill?
Yep.
And could you also move from the shot to the pill?
You can. So what the
comparable
studies
doses?
have shown is at the highest dose of the oral form and the highest dose of the injection, they both gave the same percentage of weight loss to patients in the studies. So they're saying that it's comparable.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Have you seen a lot of people coming in?
No,
asking
I've
about it?
had a few patients ask about it. But most patients are still stuck on the weekly injection just because they've seen it work so well. I think there is a coupon out on the manufacturer's website right now.
I was going to ask you, what's the difference in
Mhm.
price?
I don't know what it's going to go to. I think for patients with a prescription with commercial insurance, meaning in order to get the prescription, you would meet the criteria to have it prescribed by a provider
For weight loss.
For weight loss. And if you have commercial insurance isn't necessarily paying for it, but if you have commercial insurance, then you are eligible for this coupon. And I think it gives you, I want to say, a few months worth of it for $25 a month. But I think there's a cap or a time frame. It might run out in like April or something. I don't know what they're doing with that. And I don't know how much I want to say it was going to be $199 without the coupon.
And these are
GLP-1.
GLP-1s. Now, Zepbound that's a GLP-2 or what's?
So it's got a GLP-1 just like semaglutide, but it also has a GIP. So it's 2 different hormones that it's simulating.
And do y'all prescribe that as well?
Yeah, we do. The commercially available ones, and then also the compounded versions. So semaglutide in the compound form, and then Zepbound in the compound form would be tirzepatide. So we offer both of those. Of course, if insurance pays for it, if a patient prefers it at their local pharmacy, we do, commercially available forms whenever we can.
So that one you don't give at the clinic.
No, those you go pick it up.
You have to pick
from
up
the pharmacy. Now, Eli Lilly, the manufacturers of Zepbound, they have their own pharmacy. So another option is for your provider to send the prescription to Eli Lilly pharmacy, and then they ship it to you in monthly volumes. So it's in a vial. You draw it up yourself. It's not in a pre-made syringe or the injector pens like they come from retail pharmacies. It's a vial, but it's only 1 month worth at whichever dose you're on. And their caveat there is you have to refill within 45 days or you lose, because they give you a discount doing it that way. I think I want to say the highest dose is still $4.99, but it's a lot better than $12.50 or whatever it used to be.
So what is the difference in price for those two, for the generic of Wegovy and the generic of Zepbound?
So the compounds, so they're not technically generics because they don't have generics yet.
Okay.
But yes.
The compound.
Yes, for simple.
Oh, I've been saying that wrong for a long time.
That's okay. The compound. So at our clinic, the semaglutide goes from $200 to $250 depending on your dose. We only have 2 tiers. We just kind of broke it up like that. And then the tirzepatide goes from $300 a month to, I think, $500 a month. And there's 3 different tiers, so it's dose dependent. So ultimately, they're cheaper than most retail pharmacies. Another thing that patients were running up against was the availability. Some pharmacies in some areas, shortages and things like that. That's what kind of sparked the whole compound part to begin with.
Have you seen your patients prefer one over the other?
Probably the tirzepatide. Patients do seem to start seeing weight loss sooner on those because it is a dual action medication. And in studies, more weight loss was seen with Zepbound over Wegovy at those higher doses. So I want to say the highest dose of semaglutide correlates to about halfway through the titration scale on Zepbound, if that makes sense. So if a patient were to get stalled out on semaglutide at that highest dose, not losing anymore, they can transition to Zepbound or tirzepatide
and continue to increase.
And the studies show that there is more weight loss at those higher doses than there are at the higher doses of semaglutide.
So what about when you get to the max dose? Is there like a maintenance dose?
There is no formal maintenance dosing out there yet. It's also new. Studies are still being done and all of that. So really it's just the whole weight loss journey is very patient specific. Which medication, because these are hormone receptor agonists. So these are synthetic hormones essentially. So everybody is a little bit different, whether they're going to have more GIP, GLP-1 receptors in their body, how many of each one they have. So somebody might be more receptive on semaglutide, even though more patients are more receptive to the Zepbound or tirzepatide, so it's all very patient specific. So once somebody gets to where they're going as far as their goal weight, and then they're going to want to back down because we're not going to want to lose anymore once we're in a healthy BMI range.
Right.
But for maintenance, it's like I said, it's so personalized. We titrate back down and we find a dose that works for them. And the one thing that, I guess the narrative, I think it's starting to change with weight loss and obesity, but a lot of patients come in with the expectation that they're going to use these medications for short term. And because that's how it's always been, there's been this shaming that goes around in obesity medicine, treating obesity. You want to use something for the shortest amount of time and get off of it because you're cheating. You're cheating doing it that way. Why can't you just eat the right foods and exercise enough? And there's this stigma and this negative narrative around obesity. But what has been failed, I guess, to be publicized and to be really talked about, the true message here is that obesity is a chronic condition, it's a chronic illness. So when you're treating obesity, chances are you're not going to hit your goal weight and then get off of the medication and maintain it.
That food noise.
Well, and it's a metabolic dysfunction. Like obesity isn't just all by itself. Patients are not just obese just because they are. Generally, and a lot of times it's not even a mind over matter. A lot of times it's a metabolic dysfunction. All
of our metabolisms are just different. They work at different rates.
So there's a whole, system going on in there. And if one wheel's off the track, it messes everything else up. So these medications are meant for long-term use. There is not a set algorithm for maintenance right now for weight loss, but ultimately patients need to understand obesity is a metabolic dysfunction, just like high blood pressure, just like your, cholesterol, if you have the genetic factor for that. We're not going to put you on a blood pressure medicine and get you to your goal blood pressure
and then
be like, okay, you made it, good job, get off. No, these are chronic conditions and they're going to require chronic treatment.
Continue to be treated.
Yeah.
We got to take a break. Y'all stay with us. We're going to talk more about this and whatever else our minds come up with today.
You never know.
You never know what's going to come out of these mouths. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here on the Lindsey Beckham Show. Know what's going to come out of these mouths. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here on the Lindsey Beckham Show.
.103.9 WYAB. Americans for Prosperity is Mississippi's and the country's leading grassroots organization dedicated to promoting economic freedom and personal liberty. Americans for Prosperity advocates for limited government, free market policies, and empowering individuals. When given freedom and opportunity, Americans are capable of extraordinary things. If you are ready to make a difference in our community and want to get involved, then visit americansforprosperity.org. Be a part of positive change at americansforprosperity.org. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Get ready, Louisiana! Johnny's Pizza House is turning up the heat with our sweet the swamp pizza. Packed with crawfish, shrimp, a taste of crab, andouille sausage, bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, and a blend of Cajun spices, all smothered in delicious mozzarella cheese. It's the perfect bite of the bayou and the perfect meal for any Cajun crave. Try our Cajun flip or dive into a sweet the swamp pizza bowl. A taste of Louisiana flavor is waiting on you. Let's share a slice today at Johnny's Pizza House.
Doctor, the AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house frozen, cause my air conditioning's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
This is Doug with Magnolia Safety Group. Imagine a workplace where every employee feels safe and empowered. At Magnolia Safety Group, we make that vision a reality. From OSHA compliance to customized training, hazard assessments, and safety audits. We deliver tailored solutions that protect your people and boost productivity. Don't just meet safety standards, exceed them. Partner with Magnolia Safety Group and build a safer future one workplace at a time. Call us today to get started or check out our website at magnoliasafetygroup.com.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
When you want your pine trees to grow a little happier and a lot healthier, call on Holcomb Aerial Service. When your crops need dusting, think Holcomb Aerial Service. From the farm to your own pine forest, Holcomb Aerial Service will stimulate growth, eradicate pests, and preserve the value of your crops. Call Holcomb Aerial Service at 601-668-6200. That's 601-668-6200.
Welcome back into the Lindsey Beckham Show. It is Pour It Out Tuesday, which means we are joined by Miss Morgan Charleigh. We are live. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, coming to you live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi Studios, or MVP.
MVP Men's Clinic is kind of the men's brand, I guess. So opening up new clinics. We've got our one at the coast now. So that's just kind of been like the umbrella, but
have y'all started saying that? MVP?
Well, no, I think I honestly don't know about the cross branding happening. It's really men's.
Does it change by the week?
Men's Health of Mississippi by MVP Men's Clinic, I think, is how it's going to be. We don't want to necessarily just change
change
what
once you've gotten that once you've gotten that fresh into people's minds.
That's right.
Yeah. Try and change it and them think maybe it's a different place.
Yeah.
Even though it's
And
not.
two, it's like men's health in Mississippi, women's wellness in Mississippi.
I know it kind of goes. It flows really well.
I love when people say men's wellness.
That's the best. Where health and beauty meet.
That's right. That's right.
I know. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking to myself, it's going to take me a long time to get used to saying something different now that I've gotten used to saying it.
Well, you don't have to right now anyways.
Perfect.
Yes.
That makes me so happy.
Don't stress over it. No, not at all.
So what else is going on? Y'all had exciting news with Mr. Todd making his announcement.
Yes. We have a new candidate in the race for county court judge
here in Madison County.
Madison County. So we have, well, I guess about 10 months now left. I think January's almost over, even though it has felt so long. But yeah, so come November, it'll be time to go vote. So
has he started really campaigning, or
we're just getting our ducks in a row kind of thing? Of course, I this is all new to me.
You're not the
I'm
political.
I'm not the politico. I don't know how all this works. I just, I know where I vote, and that's about the extent of.
And you show up there,
the voting part. Like, I don't know what goes in and out of all of the things. So, yeah. So, but he is official on Facebook. So I think I posted yesterday. It's not official till it's Facebook official. So
yeah,
his Facebook page went up. So McAlpin for County Court.
So y'all go follow
Madison.
McAlpin for County Court Madison. That is Morgan's boyfriend. We both know something about dating lawyers.
Yep.
Has its pros and cons, I guess.
Yes.
And I get so confused over the different types of judges and courts. Like
I know.
There's the county court and the circuit court and the justice court.
I know. And I feel like I'm probably offend somebody out there. I mean, obviously, we offend somebody all the time. But when I say this, but the way that I keep it is it's the middle court. County court is like the middle court.
So
there's justice court, which, that's a lot of things going to justice court, misdemeanors and things like that. Now, county court is the middle one, and they're like misdemeanors up to a certain amount of money, or I guess over a certain amount of money, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. And then there's circuit court, which are like your felonies.
And then what courts like the.
And then chancery is
Chancery, that's
family.
like domestic.
That's your family courts.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't ever keep them straight. And Sean's always like, I've told you this a million times. And I know, but they all start with a C, and they're all it's confusing.
Well, and I feel like justice court sounds so like putting the hammer down. So I feel like that
should be the higher
one.
Like the felonies.
It's backwards. They didn't put us in charge when they named them.
No, they should have.
Yeah.
Why don't they ask women about these things? Life would be so much easier.
I know. It really would. It really would though. But yeah, so we're excited. It's gonna be an exciting, busy year. So
yeah,
I'm, sure I'll get pulled into.
Oh, just wait till about October, September, October, and you're gonna be like, can we rest for a minute?
I know. They're talking about signs and putting signs places, and I'm like,
he's gonna have you outdoor knocking.
I know. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, is this like a term? Like, oh, you mean actually knocking on?
Oh no, you actually knock on doors, Morgan.
Okay.
You have to talk to these people.
Is there a golf cart involved?
I would say that you're gonna have to make time to get you a golf cart. I know the worst is the summer months.
Yeah, it's so hot
when you door knock in the summer months, and I always feel like those people annoy me when they come to my door. But it's
just what they do.
Proven,
I don't know,
and it's proven that it works. I mean, you've got to get your name and your face out there, and
that's right,
and talk to these people and let them know that you're going to be for them to get those votes.
That is true. So, yeah, new world for me, but excited. So
I'm excited to see how
going on the
what
is it a campaign trail?
Campaign trail. That's right, on the campaign trail.
Yep. So I think we're on it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That gets me excited.
Well, then you can come help.
It's a little bit of, I know a little bit about that world.
Yeah, right. I mean, you're definitely more in all of it than I am. Like, luckily this is not, and I don't even know the terms. It's nonpartisan.
Yes. So nonpartisan means it's not, there's no Democrats and Republicans.
So at least there's that. So it's not like that.
Has anyone else qualified other than him?
Judge Hannon.
Is that who's the judge?
Current judge.
No, okay, gotcha. So he is running for re-election.
Mhm. Yeah. But, you know, I guess there's always time for change.
Always.
Always.
And sometimes it's needed.
Yes. Yes.
So we
That is
wish Todd all the best.
Yeah.
And
Appreciate that.
absolutely. I've seen some people, some politicos
Mm-hmm.
who are supporting him, who are
Yeah.
sharing his post. And I thought to myself, some of the people that I see sharing his stuff, that's a good sign.
Yeah. And I'm always nervous, especially this kind of stuff, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say or not supposed to say. What am I supposed to do and do, not do?
Just smile and look pretty, Morgan.
Exactly. But I will say, he's been with the Madison County's district attorney's office. He's an assistant district attorney and been there for years and years. And so he does know a little bit about the law, and
So he works Bubba.
works for Bubba. We love Bubba.
Yes, absolutely.
But so I think
I
it'll
trust
be
Bubba's judgment on people too. He's got
Yeah.
some great assistant DAs working for him.
does.
I mean, Catherine Newman,
I was gonna say both counties.
Michael
yeah.
Smith over there, they're
Mhm.
incredible. And
They
then here
are.
too, I mean, Todd, he just really does. He has
He's built
people
a
flock
great
to him, and
team.
he knows how to pick
Mhm.
them.
Yeah, for sure.
I completely agree.
So I think him being on the other end of things every day, I don't know. I think it should be reassuring to Madison County anyways.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. Madison County, listen up.
Yeah, listen up, guys.
All right, we got to take another break. We went a little long in the first
Oh.
segment, but it was good information that we needed to share. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here. It is Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsey Beckham Show with Morgan Charleigh. We'll be right back. Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsey Beckham Show with Morgan Charleigh. We'll be right back.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Americans for Prosperity is Mississippi's and the country's leading grassroots organization dedicated to promoting economic freedom and personal liberty. Americans for Prosperity advocates for limited government, free market policies, and empowering individuals. When given freedom and opportunity, Americans are capable of extraordinary things. If you are ready to make a difference in our community and want to get involved, then visit americansforprosperity.org. Be a part of positive change at americansforprosperity.org. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Get ready, Louisiana! Johnny's Pizza House is turning up the heat with our sweet the swamp pizza. Packed with crawfish, shrimp, a taste of crab, andouille sausage, bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, and a blend of Cajun spices, all smothered in delicious mozzarella cheese. It's the perfect bite of the bayou and the perfect meal for any Cajun crave. Try our Cajun Flint or dive into a sweet the swamp pizza bowl. A taste of Louisiana flavor is waiting on you. Let's share a slice today at Johnny's Pizza House.
Friday mornings are special here on 103.9 WYAB. That's when we hit the pause button on the stressful issues of the day and enjoy interesting conversation and terrific music by some of the most outstanding artists in the world, all from Mississippi. I'm Jim Thorne, inviting you to join us every Friday morning at 9 for That's What's Happening's Blues and Arts Hour, made possible by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue, and presented by one-of-a-kind, locally owned Fusion Coffee House, Highland Colony Parkway, Ridgeland.
At Lakeshore Church, we believe the liberation of the soul is found only in Christ. Hello, I'm Jay Frazier, Senior Pastor at Lakeshore, inviting you to come and worship with us this week. We believe in the three-cross concept of ministry: the cross of salvation, the cross of separation, and the cross of service, and we believe all of these crosses should be evident in our lives. We're at 6880 South Sidewell Road in Byram. For more information about the ministries, activities, and times of service, go to lakeshorecmc.org.
And be sure to listen to Lakeshore Church's weekly program, heard Sunday mornings at 8 on 103.9 WYAB.
Looking for the sweetest spot in Mississippi? Well, bring the whole family to Mississippi Candy Company. From gummies and nostalgic candies to rich chocolate and creamy Hershey's ice cream, there's a treat for everyone at Mississippi Candy Company. Enjoy freshly made, flavor-packed popcorn, even tasty lunch specials featuring their signature smash burger. Folks, they're to die for. Grandparents, bring your grandkids in today to Mississippi Candy Company, where every visit is a delight. Located 102 D's Drive, Gluckstadt, and also find them on Facebook.
Rotor's Plumbing of Pearl, your familiar plumber with these similar names. Locally owned and operated by Chris Rotor, Rotor's Plumbing is no franchise, simply lower prices and better service without the dreaded overpriced upsell. Rotor's is one of the few places you'll find that actually specialize in tankless water heater repair, as well as being your full-service plumber. And most importantly, service after the sale, meaning the techs actually answer your call, with Mrs. averaging callbacks of 10 minutes or less. Rotor's Plumbing at roedersplumbing.com.
Since 2012, Brentech Solutions has been keeping Central Mississippi businesses connected and protected. From secure data backup and cloud services with Synology to reliable network design and maintenance, servers, and business Wi-Fi, Brentech truly does it all. Brentech is your Ring Pro partner and smart home automation solutions provider. Brentech can handle Microsoft 365 support and even Starlink. Visit brentech.ms. That's brentech.ms. IT solutions that work.
Come together right now over me.
We are back here on the Lindsey Beckham Show. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charleigh, where we are just talking campaigns. I'm trying to give Morgan a crash course.
I know.
You're welcome.
Yes, I need it. I need help. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just work here.
Well, there will be a lot of things that
Yeah.
you'll be able to help with,
Yeah.
like organizing who needs a sign
That's right.
and trying to get those out, keep a schedule.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to put you to
Oh, I'm
work. He
sure.
probably already has.
Can't wait. I needed another job, just another one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not enough to be a single mom raising 4 children who are all in school
Yep.
and also a nurse
Mhm.
practitioner who's basically running
Yep.
Women's Wellness of Mississippi.
But,
And then who gets up at 5 o'clock for Pilates?
I've actually really liked that though. And it's like I get it over with, I get it done
It
this morning.
probably like releases
Yeah.
stress.
And then like I got home and it was like I was really, really awake, obviously. So got back home by 6 and started that's what time I would normally start getting ready and doing kids stuff and
I
whatever.
know.
So it's like it just worked out well.
I'm so bad about getting everything together the night before. And I know when I do,
I know.
but I know
It's
when I
like,
do
I'll
that,
stop for gas on the way to work.
and that
Don't do
never
that.
happens.
Don't do that.
And it makes it so much easier on my
Mhm.
life when I do
When you
have
do it.
everything like laid out, everything's
But we're
ready
so
to go.
tired.
But it's like, gosh, I really don't want to do that right now.
I know.
I can wait till in the morning.
right.
And then, of course, we're always
Chaos.
trying to run out the door.
Mhm. Total chaos.
Those few times that I actually do have everything ready to go,
Mhm.
I tell myself, like, why do you not do this every day? This makes life so much easier.
Well, if you figure out like why you don't do it, let me know because I do the same thing to myself actually.
Perimenopause.
Mhm.
I blame
That's what it is.
perimenopause.
You can blame her for anything.
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 And I mean, it really does seem like
Mhm.
she's to blame.
Oh yeah. I saw a reel on Instagram and this man was correlating perimenopause to like the witch trials. I was like, I think if we just went back there and just gave everybody progesterone, we might could have avoided all of it. Like,
We now
know.
know. We now know what we did wrong.
Yeah.
The women have gone insane.
Yes. Yes. They're acting like witches. Yep. No, they just need some progesterone in their life to chill
That's
out.
all. That's all. Are y'all seeing a lot of people come in wanting to start
Oh yeah.
hormone replacement
Hormones.
therapy?
Yes.
Especially since this kind of new news has come out. Thank you, RFK Jr.
Yes. So grateful because it's hard being a provider and having to battle misinformation that has stuck for so many years and knowing that it's wrong. And, even like the people who wrote it knew it was wrong, but
once
not
you
being
drilled it into
able,
people's
yes,
heads,
but not being able to,
to
reel it
change
back
it.
in.
Like Pandora's box.
Yes.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
And I know like what I see and what I hear and what I'm, researching and everything, it's like, I feel like it's everywhere and everybody knows that estrogens like the black box warning has been taken off of estrogen and they've come back and retracted what they said as far as estrogen causing breast cancer and dementia and all these things and heart disease. But I still, patients don't see what I see.
Mhm.
They're
'Cause
not
in
reading
the weeds of
They're
it
they're
like
not
you
reading
are.
what I'm reading and
No.
stuff. And so they, I don't know. I got patients this week that come in and are like, well, I know I can't have this. I'm like, yes, you can.
You
Yes, you can.
absolutely can.
Yes, you can. You need it. You need it. So
It's funny how we don't realize like the things that we're so passionate
I
about that we're
know
like super in the
nobody
weeds
else
of.
is.
Nobody cares
Mm-mm. Nobody cares like
I
you
mean, like on the
care.
school choice topic or parental rights, like as I
Yeah.
sit here almost knock myself out. I'm so in the weeds of it, but it's like I feel everybody
Yeah.
should know these things, and
Mhm.
of course they don't because they're
Yeah.
like, you're crazy. We don't care about it like that much.
And I know you are all into the education thing, and I've looked at the school choice thing. So, and tell me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I feel like it is okay. It's like an FSA account, like a state funded FSA account for schools. Like you have to apply. It's
Mhm.
an account, student
Mhm.
account kind of thing. You have to
Mhm.
apply. There's only so many. But okay, here's my thing.
Mhm.
So if this passes, then the lawmaker they still determine how much money goes into this account.
Well, yes, but they do that every year for education
Right.
anyway, and
But
so
they can allocate as much or as little as they want to that
yeah,
account.
and they will depending on how many applications they get for these accounts
Mhm.
will depend on how many they add each legislative session. Eventually, they would like it to be where any child in the state of
Mhm.
Mississippi who is looking for choice or an alternative that the school they're zoned for or where they are is not meeting their needs
Mhm.
can apply and will
But
get
as it
this account.
stands right now, it's kinda like a state-funded Pell Grant for K through 12, but it's limited on the applications.
Well, they're allocating enough.
Like, it's like a
The
scholarship-ish.
first, yes, like a scholarship. It's not a voucher
Or a grant.
So a voucher, and I was trying to break this down yesterday because you keep hearing the word voucher being used.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's kinda like a FSA account. So you have your health savings accounts, and then you have your FSA accounts for healthcare. That's what I do,
Mhm.
obviously. But your FSA accounts, obviously, you don't have to, like, apply to be granted that. It's something you usually would get through your work or whatever, but if we take that part out, so I apply and I get this account, and they say, "Yes, you're accepted to have one of these accounts." It's like a FSA account for your healthcare as far as, like, you can only use the money for certain vendors, for certain
You can only use the money
things.
for things that are education
Right,
specific.
and they'll call back the funds if they
Yes,
find out that.
absolutely, but it puts the parents in control.
Mhm.
They get to decide how the money is spent on the way that best educates their child,
Right.
even if that's tutoring or,
Mhm.
if you need curriculum
Mhm.
that you wanna buy yourself for your child or certain classes that aren't offered at the
Right.
child's school. I mean, the parent can decide where that money will best help educate that particular child and their
Right.
unique and
Mhm.
special needs,
Right.
if that makes
Yeah.
sense. And then each year during the legislative session, of course, they will regroup and look at how many have been applied for, how many have been granted, how many people are waiting,
Mhm.
and that's how they will decide to budget
Because
for
this
the next
versus
year.
a Pell Grant, anybody who qualifies gets it. It's federally funded, and anybody who applies gets that scholarship. Now I'm talking about for college, obviously.
Is anybody can get a Pell Grant?
Well, you have to apply and you have to qualify. It's
Like
income
lower fund.
based.
Yeah, so
income
and
based
that's
and all
how
that. And that's how this is now.
well, that's how the first 12,500
Right.
will be.
Right.
Is we wanna make sure that the children who need it the most
Mhm.
get it first.
Right.
But it will be phased
But
in
eventually,
over like a 5-year
once
span.
more
Mhm.
spots, if you will, open up,
Then
then they'll go to
everyone
next year,
every
next year, next year. Gotcha.
absolutely.
Yep. And it has nothing. I haven't listened to. You talk about. I know you've been talking about it all week. I know. So if I'm saying something, but I've just been looking at it myself, and I'm not all in to all of it. And I've
Mhm.
heard a lot of just chitter chatter around. But one thing I think people were worried about was that a lot of kids go to private schools, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, well, all the private school kids, all of a sudden that money is just gonna be shunted out of the public school system," but that's not how it works.
No,
To go to
no,
private schools, that's not how it works.
no, and that's been one of the fear tactics
Yeah.
that have been used is
Mhm.
that there's going to be a mass exodus
Yeah.
from the public schools. Well, first of all, that's why they have implemented this phase-in
Mhm.
approach, and we're not just throwing everything in at one time,
Right.
complete and total universal school choice. No, we're just going to wait and see, what the interest looks like year by
But
year.
ultimately, it's not like you get a free ride to a private school in town. It's not like you're just going to apply for that and be like, okay, woo, I'm going to go over here, to MRA or to prep or
First of all,
like
you have to be
that.
accepted, and you
Right.
still have to follow their
Mhm.
policies. And then, even if you do have the Magnolia student account, if you're one of those people, then that still might not be
It's
enough
not going to cover
to pay
probably
for the
the
private school tuition.
Right.
It will put a dent in it,
Right.
but it's probably more than likely not going to cover the whole
Right.
thing.
I think I saw something. Is it um because there's a certain amount that obviously that you get awarded for like if you're like private school tuition and it's
So it's right around
not
$7,000, and that's our baseline for each student right now.
Mhm.
Now,
But not
you
all of that is for tuition. Is that right? Like it's
It
broken up into certain things or
Well, it can all
no?
be.
Okay, it can.
It's the
Okay.
parent's discretion.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the parent gets to decide, and that's what I love about it is
Mhm.
that you're letting the parent make those decisions. And so I keep hearing, well, are we going to hold private schools to the same standards that we hold public schools to?
I don't see how what
No.
that matters.
Well, but no, we're not,
Really.
because this is all about choice.
Yeah, nothing's changing
We don't want to
with the systems as far as like
we don't want to turn the private
Yeah.
schools into public schools.
Well, and private schools still aren't getting the tax dollars that the public schools are getting, right? Like, am I saying that right? Like your regular tax money is still staying in the public school that you live in. You're
somewhat, but the money that's allocated per head,
right. That's
that
the
will
state
it
funded
will
though, not
yes.
my tax. Like my
Right.
tax dollars are still staying in the public school
Yes.
district school
Yes.
that I live in.
Right.
My tax dollars are, but the
it
state
will follow the child.
funded money that the
Mhm.
state funds is the only thing that's reallocated.
Yes,
Yeah.
it follows that child to where
Right.
the parents decide that child is has the best the best opportunity to get the best
Right.
education
Yeah.
for that particular
Mhm.
child. So there are a lot of things there are so many misconceptions about
Mhm.
it, and I'll tell you, I'm disappointed that I've seen so many teachers against it
Mhm.
because I don't think they understand it. I think they're being fed this misinformation by our teachers unions,
Right.
and they don't quite understand what this would mean.
Right. Well, and I think too, a big thing floating around out there is people just think that all of a sudden everybody's just gonna do this like public school shuffle. Like
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
you're not gonna
Oh, and first of all,
do
Morgan, like
that.
here's the thing:
Most of our public schools are capped out anyways.
right, and that's what people aren't understanding. So, you know, the school district gets to
Mhm.
set the policy at the first of the
Mhm.
year. If they decide they don't want to take any transfers, they don't have to take
Right.
any transfers, even
Mhm.
if they're not at capacity. If they're
Mhm.
at capacity, they can't take any transfers. This is not going to change any of that.
Right.
The school district is still going to be in control of how many they accept and who they accept.
Mhm.
It's up to them to set that policy.
Yeah.
So
I will say I do think one positive because I actually know somebody who, you know, they live in Rankin County, but they work in Madison County, right by Madison schools.
That would be
Right
so
by
much
Madison,
more
right
convenient.
by Madison Station. And actually, their husband is a coach at Madison Central, and so they are all into the Madison schools, but they live in Rankin. And so I had asked, why don't your kids go over here? I mean,
Mhm.
your husband's working here and like you work here, like y'all all could just come,
Mhm.
whatever. And she said it was because, and this may have changed now, you would probably know more than I do, but Madison did not have the dyslexia program that Rankin had. And so
Mhm.
she was having to keep her kids there.
But see, so
But
if
if
her
it were
kid was
opposite,
right, if her kid
if
were in
it
a school that didn't
yes,
have it,
they
then
can't go over there. And that would
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. We got to take our last break. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here to wrap things up on this Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsey Beckham Show with Morgan Charleigh. Beckham Show with Morgan Charleigh.
.1039 WYAB.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Frederick's. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us at our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness, and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle, cash, and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
Grizz Nation, your Memphis Grizzlies return to FedEx Forum for Mentoring Night, presented by Ford and your Mid-South Ford dealers on Wednesday, January 21st. Arrive early to see your Grizzlies host the Atlanta Hawks at 7 p.m. with the first 5,000 fans getting a Grizzlies Mentor t-shirt. Grab your tickets today at grizzlies.com/tickets or at the FedEx Forum box office.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Are you craving a home-cooked meal without the hassle? Come over to McBee's Bar and Grill in Ridgeland for their Blue Plate lunch specials. Served up every weekday, at McBee's it's a different entree every day. Chicken spaghetti on Mondays, beef tip Tuesday, pork chop Wednesday, spaghetti Thursday, and catfish Fridays. And McBee's Blue Plate lunch comes with 2 classic southern sides and cornbread or a roll. McBee's specials are served every weekday from 11 to 2. McBee's, buzzing the res since 1982.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Pops Auto Sales on Highway 49 in Florence is where you come to buy quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced to fit your budget. Stop by Pops Auto Sales today, where fair prices and superior service leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Or go to popsautosales.llc.com and browse our inventory and get pre-approved for zero-down financing with approved credit, with service contracts and warranties available. And guys, our truck inventory is one of the largest for any independent dealer, period. Pops Auto Sales, Highway 49 in Florence. A new year means a new you with a new ride from Mazda of Jackson with our extended super sale. Chart your new course in a 2025 CX-5 before they're gone. Price to move with 0.9% financing for 72 months with approved credit. And see why it's the compact crossover that's built for you. Plus, get 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. It's time to make the resolution to choose Mazda today. Shop online at MazdaJackson.com or visit Mazda Jackson on I-55 Frontage Road.
Come together right now.
We are back here for the very last minute of Pour It Out Tuesday, the Lindsey Beckham Show with Morgan Charleigh. Morgan, I'm telling you, when you're here,
I know. We get to chatting and it flies.
It seems like it goes by so much faster when you're here. But you guys, there is a new weight loss pill form.
Yes.
There's
lots
hormone
of things happening.
hormone
Lots of
replacement therapy. They've taken the black box warning off. And again, if you don't follow Morgan, go follow her. She's full of information and go see her. Women's Wellness.
Come see me. We offer wellness evaluations for the women upstairs with me and the men downstairs. And it is more than just getting, downstairs a testosterone check. It is a full, metabolic cardio workup plus your hormones. So that's what we do for every patient when they walk in our door is look for the true root cause of whatever their symptoms are.
All
And,
things
yep,
beauty and all things wellness.
that's
Y'all
exactly
go see
right.
her. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye.
Bye.